Booyaka, booyaka, 619, 619, 619, I said 619. So you better recognize and check out every single one of my videos and always comment below. Because that's right, I'm here on this channel, the #1 channel you all know. So share, and always it is very important to smash that bell and turn on every single one of my great notifications. This is the only channel that matters, the only channel on YouTube, the only channel you will see, the only channel that is high flying. It is the People's WWE channel. So share this all over Facebook and Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at RickTheRockPage30 and send me that high flying tweet and DM. Because I am RTR, I am Rick The Rock. So it's very important you go and view and like WWA World Wrestling Alliance on Facebook and the awesome People's WWE page, Team Bring It. Put on that mask and check it out. It will be wonderful. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. So as you can see from this title, this is a big thing going around, a big rumour going around, and I think WB have confirmed it. I'm not so sure, but it's a rumour, at least for now, that starting after WrestleMania, where you can't see me, sorry about that, starting after WrestleMania, every single burn bizarre pay-per-view will be not only cross-branded, so not only of Raw and SmackDown on both, on every single pay-per-view, but it will be 4 hours long. So that is that delightful or not? Sorry, excuse me, because I am heel rock. Whoa, sorry about that. These characters are taking over. So, sorry about all of that. So what we'll talk about here is, like I said, you got Raw, it will be Raw SmackDown on each and every pay-per-view, and it will be 4 hours long. So, does this help out? Is this a good idea by WWE? Is this going to help out the pay-per-views? Is this going to help out ticket sales, network subscribers? Is this going to help out your viewers, viewership? All of that, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50. I think on one hand it's a great idea. It helps out pay-per-views they brought back, such as Backlash and No Mercy. They've just, turned into just another pay-per-view. And that's what they are. They are just a pay-per-view, but they don't feel anything special anymore. It certainly helps out things like Extreme Rules, Battleground, things like that certainly need help. TLC, Hell in a Cell, they've got bland, they've got boring, so it helps out them if they're going to keep them. So that's a good idea for that reason. Obviously, you're going to get more subscribers to the network. Hopefully, viewership gets better, ticket sales get better. So it all will help out for that reason. But the reason why I don't think it's going to work is because I think most theme pay-per-views should be got rid of. If you're going to do, for instance, we'll do, let's say Money in the Bank, we're going to do one Raw, one SmackDown, one. It's done before, that's been done before. Nothing special there. Same with Hell in a Cell, same with Elimination Chamber, TLC. I'm going to do one Raw, one SmackDown, one. Again, nothing special there, really. I don't think they've ever done like a Raw one and a SmackDown one for Hell in a Cell, TLC, and Elimination Chamber, but it's nothing out of this world. There's no big shocker, there's no big, nothing great there, if that makes sense. And it being 4 hours, really? So a 4 hour pay-per-view, it'll be a 2 hour kickoff show, so it kind of doesn't make Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series feel special anymore. It should just be those 4 that are 4 hours. Like I said, it does help out you know, Extreme Rules and Battleground, making it 4 hours, having it Raw and SmackDown. So for that reason, it helps it out. But on the other hand, both brands should be kept separated completely. I think they should just ditch the SmackDown versus Raw matches at Survivor Series. They just mean nothing anymore because they're doing them every year. And really, the only time that Raw and SmackDown guys would really be meeting is possibly the Royal Rumble, but certainly WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Otherwise, it should be kept separated. You know, this idea of invading each other show, so Raw invades SmackDown and SmackDown invades Raw, heading into Survivor Series, it's been done before. So do let me know in the comments below. Tell all of your friends, spread the word, get your voice heard, tell everyone you know, and let me know what you think. Or the cross-branded pay-per-view is going to be a good idea. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think the 4-hour pay-per-views are going to be a good idea? I think Backlash is after WrestleMania this year, so that's good. That's what it used to be, I suppose. WrestleMania, then Backlash. But hopefully they do either get rid of some pay-per-views, bring some back. You know, they brought back No Mercy and Backlash. They seem to have worked out. They could bring back quite a few others. Judgment Day, Fully Loaded, Unforgiven, No Way Out, they've not done for a number of years, so they could certainly bring some back. They could make up some new ones, or they could do what they've done with Clash of Champions. They could change one word, so instead of Night of Champions, it's now Clash of Champions. So the Extreme Rules, they could call it Extreme Night. Money in the Bank, they could call it The Briefcase, for example. I don't really not giving this too much thought, but they could certainly, you know, rebrand the pay-per-views, call them something different. Hopefully, you know, Raw and SmackDown do try and compete with each other and try and put on the best matches they can. Hopefully that happens. So, you know, for instance, we'll say Money in the Bank. Hopefully, you know, we'll see different things happening. I would have, personally, I would get rid of the pay-per-view and stick it back on WrestleMania. You know, you build the importance of the match. But if they're going to keep it, you could have one for the Cruiserweight title. You could have one for the Intercontinental title, for the US title, the winner catching in for that title. Or catching in for any championship they like. So, for example, Seth Rollins wins Money in the Bank again, or Sami Zayn wins it. Right, you could have him, you know, you could catch him for literally any title, even the NXT NXT title, NXT Tag Team title. So you could have him, you know, teasing it. He turns up at a takeover. We know he's not going to cash in for that because that's kind of been, you know, that's a step back. That's been pushed back, but you could still tease it. Extreme Rules, I think, should just be completely got rid of. If they're going to keep it, then it should certainly be every match has an Extreme Rules stipulation. Like last year, it was if Dean Ambrose lost by DQ, he lost the title. That's not extreme at all. Elimination Chamber. Hopefully, this is the last year they do it. I think they've done everything they can. They're doing a women's one, a 7-man one. They've done all the Intercontinental title, the tag team titles, and number one, the Contenders one. They've done one for a WWE title, world title. Battleground isn't necessarily, I'm not going in any order of pay-per-views really. I'm just kind of throwing them out there, but they're just coming to me as I'm thinking. Battleground isn't a themed pay-per-view, but yeah, 4 hours and Raw and SmackDown would really help that pay-per-view out. Like I said with Backlash and No Mercy, again, not themed pay-per-views, but they are now just turned into another pay-per-view on the network. So yeah, 4 hours. And again, Raw and SmackDown would help those out. TLC is another one. They've done everything they can with it. So if it was up to me, I'd just get rid of the event. What else can really be done with it? Not much I can say about that one. Hell in a Cell, again, completely get rid of it. They've done everything they can. They've had a tag team one, a women's one, Falcon Anywhere one last year. So what else can really be done with that pay-per-view? Again, it was left up to me. I'll just completely and utterly ditch Hell in a Cell. But again, 4 hours can help TLC, and Hell in a Cell and Raw and SmackDown can help those pay-per-views out. Survivor Series, you know, doesn't really need any help. But like I said, I would completely get rid of the Raw versus SmackDown matches. I would just have a 5 versus 5 facing each other on Raw, then 5 versus 5 versus 5 versus 5 on SmackDown, and do it that way. SummerSlam, obviously, big massive pay-per-view, your second biggest pay-per-view of the year. That's always going to be watched. People are always going to watch that. WrestleMania the same. Royal Rumble the same. Any other pay-per-views I've forgotten? Fastlane. Yeah, I think 4 hours will help out Fastlane, and Raw versus SmackDown, or Raw and SmackDown the same pay-per-view will help that one out. Again, that's coming a little bit bland. It's a relatively new pay-per-view. It's only been around since 2014, so you're talking 15, 16, 17, 18. This is for the 4th year they've done it. They're going to do it, so, but still, it's becoming a little bit bland. I know it's not a themed pay-per-view as such, but still. Any other pay-per-views I've forgotten? I can't remember. I can't remember if there is. I'm sorry. I apologise. I'm actually trying to remember now of the pay-per-views they've done last year. Clash of Champions, as I mentioned, they've only done that a couple of times. So yeah, they could do that again. I don't think that really needs helping out as such. Great Balls of Fire, they did that last year, didn't they? Yes, they did. They could do that again. Why not? They've done it once. You know, funny name for a pay-per-view, but why not? And again, any other pay-per-views they've done last year? Payback's another one that, again, not themed, but if it was left up to me, I'd get rid of it. So 4 hours and Raw and SmackDown on the same pay-per-view is going to help that one out. So I think it's going to help some out, but others it doesn't need. It doesn't make the big 4 feel special anymore. Hopefully, like I said, do get rid of some pay-per-views or bring some ones back, some other ones back, should I say. So yeah, it goes all up in the air, and we won't find out, you know, till if it's a great idea or a good idea till Backlash. I'm aiming on 50-50. I think it will be a good idea for some reasons and not for other reasons. But like I said in the comments below, let me know. Or you can tweet me and let me know on Twitter what you think. Or tweet WWE, let them know what you think. Let them see let me tweet me and let them see it if you want. Do always like and subscribe. Go to playlist, go and check that out and check out every single one of my videos. Like I said, if you want YouTube shout out, it's very, very important to, you see that like button, click it. You see that subscribe button, hit it. So yeah, 4 hour pay-per-views, Raw and SmackDown on the same pay-per-view, so a cross-branded dual pay-per-view starting in Backlash. What do you guys think? Good idea or not? Hope you enjoyed SmackDown tonight. I hope you enjoyed all my videos. Thank you for watching. We're coming to the 14-minute mark, so this is quite a long video for me. And like I said, I think it's going to be 50-50. So yeah, I'm not really in my mind up either way. But before I do close this video, it is more content. I did work out it. You got a 3 hour Raw, a 2 hour SmackDown, a 6 hour pay-per-view, because that's how long it'll be. 2 hours kickoff show, 4 hour event. So that's 2 hours, 3 hours, so 5, 11 hours that is. An hour NXT, an hour main event, an hour Mixed Match Challenge and 205 Live. I think they're on both on for half an hour. That's 14.5 hours. So that's 14 hours, should I say. Then you Total Bellows, for those who watch it, that's another hour. And then whenever they stick on the network, like 205 Live, sorry, Ride Along or Table for 3, that's another half an hour. So that's 14.5 hours, 15.5 hours in 1 week. That's a lot of content. I think that's just too much. So for that reason, I just wouldn't do 4 hour pay-per-views. But who knows? I guess WWE know what they're doing. Thank you for watching. If you smell what Rick the Rock is cooking.